both went to safe there and we missed each other. It was really embarrassing. A great start to my misconnections. You alright, man? You having a good chat? Do you want to include me? We can do. Let's not. Let's not. Sorry? We can stop this anytime you want. We can just be quiet. He's Irish. Okay. He's Irish. Not gonna like myself. But yeah, I've been introduced as a comedian. You might know me as my other work as the Mr. Tumnus from B&M Bargains. Don't come back to my house for tea. But yeah, before I was a comedian, I was unemployed. I was unemployed for a year. It's fun being unemployed, but it's not fun being unemployed for a year. I couldn't even keep up that life. Yeah, so unemployed for a year. I was always very caught out when people asked me difficult questions. They used to ask me quite difficult questions. What have you done this week? Cool, mate. I'm unemployed. But yeah, I'm not unemployed anymore. I do comedy, and I also work at the Fighting Cocks. Hey. The gay bar. It's not a gay bar. It's a missed opportunity for a gay bar. Imagine a gay bar called the Fighting Cocks. That'd be fucking wicked. That'd be wicked, but no, it's a cockfighting room. It's not a cockfighting room, unless you know to come on a Thursday, but that's where it's cock. Sorry. Yeah. So I work at the Fighting Cocks, and it's different being behind the bar rather than being drunk at it on a Tuesday morning, shouting spoons. It's different because, you know, I gain new perspectives on things. One thing that's changed in my mind is Guinness. So Guinness, to a lot of people, is just a drink. But when you work behind the bar, see what I mean? You're not going to like it. See, when you work behind the bar, you realise the truth behind Guinness. And the truth behind Guinness, guys, is that it's a fucking cult. It's a cult, okay? I'm sick of pretending. I'm sick of, like, treating these people with the same respect. These are cult followers. They're in a cult. I'm bringing the sunlight down on it today. This is it. This is Guinness Ground Zero right now. No, but yeah, Guinness is a cult. Guinness is a cult, and I'll tell you why. And you know, I might have to stop and run away because I can see a few of you drink Guinness, and you're already calling the handlers to tell them that you need to stop them now. I felt this was going to go better than my material about Scientology, but looking at the faces, it's not. Yeah, so Guinness, it's a cult, and I'll tell you why it's a cult. When people order drinks that aren't Guinness, you know, they go, oh, can I have 2 pints of Peroni, can I have this, can I have that? And then they stop talking to you, and then you get to pour the drinks. When someone orders a Guinness, they fucking watch you. They watch your every fucking move. The guy that's ordered like fucking 5 Peronis, 2 fucking double rums, a double something else, and something you've never heard of before, vermouth. Fuck's vermouth. Anyway, yeah, he will turn around and he'll just trust you to do it. The Guinness drinker, he'll order 1 Guinness and he'll fucking watch you. He'll get a stool, and he'll climb on top of it, so he's at eye level with you at the bar. And it'll watch you the entire time, and it'll watch to make sure you pour that perfect Guinness pint. And that's fucking ludicrous, first off. That's a ritual, right? That is basically Holy Communion, but for not Catholics, for Irish. Yeah. And as well, like, when you ask people what do they like about Guinness, one of the most common things I've heard is, oh, but it's got creamy heads. So's my dick, and no one's ordering round after round of that. Nobody's ordering round after round of that. Nobody's ordering it. Please, I'm so lonely. Yeah. And the other thing is, you get orthodox and unorthodox Guinness drinkers. Sometimes you'll ask them, why do you drink Guinness? They go, I don't know, actually. My dad drinks it, my mum drinks it, and I just followed in their footsteps, yeah. It's a cult, it's a religion. It's not a drink. Nothing else that you'll order at a bar has as much going on, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Mine's drawing a blank, but nothing has as much expectations as Guinness. I'm sick of it, and that's my rant over. Okay. What else have I done? Fighting Cocks as well. I was there on a quiet Monday night. A lady comes in and she's like, please can I have an Asahi? I'm like, oh my god, I love you, please. You use manners. don't get a lot of that nowadays. But she said, please can I have this? And I was like, yes, certainly. What else do you want? It's all in the house. Just for that magic word, please, thank you. Yeah. She gets an Asahi, and then she's like, what's the hoppiest thing you've got? What's the fruitiest thing you've got? I'm like, Guinness. No, not Guinness. Yeah, so I was like, oh yeah, Beavertown. She gets to Beavertown, and she stays at the bar. I'm like, oh, what's going on? You seem a bit nervous. You seem a bit anxious. And she's like, oh yeah, I'm just waiting for a lady to come along. We're having a first date. I'm like, fucking wicked. I'm going to be people watching the entire night. You're my entertainment this evening in this boring pub on a Monday night. You are who I'm interested in now. Yeah, so the two ladies, they were on a first date. Sorry. I can scarcely believe this actually happened to me. So yeah, they're on the first date. They're hanging out in the pub. And you know, it's all going well. And eventually, you know, they've had such a good time, and they say to me, and I'll never forget this. Oh, we're going off to Crazy Pedro. You come in. I'm like, you want me to third wheel your date? And they're like, yeah, definitely. Guys, I heard the stereotypes that lesbians move faster. I didn't know on the first date they adopt some kid that they find at a bar. I really did not appreciate that. Yeah, but I ended up going along and third wheeling on this date, and it was weird. It was really weird. Third wheeling the first date of like a mixed race lesbian couple. And the weird part of it was not who they were. It was having my grandparents look up at me in utter contempt. Utter contempt, guys. They were like, he can't even get a girl, and now he's cheerleading on two that will never have sex with him. They were not impressed. But yeah, at the end of the night, despite what you might be thinking, it didn't end in a threesome. The only threesome it ended in was the one I watched on Pornhub crying. But yeah, it didn't end in the threesome. So you know, guys, the porn lies. But yeah, I think that's enough from me. Cool.